Welcome, lazy gamers. I wanted to talk about a game a good friend of mine recently recommended to me. Normally, this kind of game is outside my wheelhouse, but I've had a surprisingly fun couple of days with it. Suzerain is a narrative political RPG where you play as Anton Rain, the newly elected president of a fictional country in 1954. The nation is recovering from a history of civil war and dictatorship and now faces significant political and economic challenges, both internal and external. As president, you are constantly making tough, often morally gray decisions around diplomacy and governance. Nearly every choice sends you down a branching path that shapes the future. And in my case, it was failure. 2 times. It's a deep, immersive political drama where every decision really matters. The game setup is unique. You begin by walking through Anton's backstory, which essentially sets the tone for your leadership style. You can choose an underprivileged upbringing or a wealthy background, and this affects how certain decisions are perceived or what options are available to you later. I think this also locks in the game difficulty on some level. The goal of the game is to be re-elected as president of Sordland after 4 years in office. Each year plays out as a single chapter with its own narrative arc shaped by your earlier choices. The consequences of your past decisions steadily catches up to you, sometimes in ways you don't expect. The game's complexity comes from managing competing interests among political factions, economic pressures, and social unrest, all while balancing your personal values and public perception. Success requires careful negotiation, strategic planning, and sometimes difficult compromises, making every playthrough a unique and challenging experience. I've had a couple of playthroughs so far, and I did not survive either of them. In the first run, I was executed, and in the second, died in battle. I hope I win at least once before I discover the other ways Anton can die. Here's a quick tip. Take your time. There's a lot of information to absorb, so read and digest everything carefully. In my first game, I played Chapter 1 diligently, but when it ended, I should have taken a break. Instead, I got caught in the one more turn trap and kept going. And to be honest, I rushed through many choices that, in hindsight, were very critical and caused me to lose. Whether or not you're into text based RPGs, I highly recommend giving Suzerain a try. You might be surprised at how engaging and rewarding it can be. Thank you for watching, and definitely do try this game out.